Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of Critical Hit, a foul-mouthed podcast where we talk about everything. I am your host, Red King, and with me always is Crimson and Chrono Warden.
With something new.
We have dragged the Joker back into the killing fields.
You mean bad writing brought him back?
Yeah. Because we're not done.
And
We're not
bad
done.
iterations, I should say.
We're doing something new. When you fucking kill in the super dunk, but you still got extra shit that you weren't even able to fit in that fucking hour. You come back again with HyperDunk. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Yes.
We are Critical Hit, and HyperDunk Joker starts now.
That was powerful.
Yeah, I had to put the power on it. You know how that goes.
Before we continue, I am going to say that this is also somewhat thematic because they might have hinted at Hypersonic coming back in Sonic Origins.
That's insane.
Yeah. So I'm like, ooh, okay.
Super Saiyan Sonic, huh?
Hey man, he better bust out with his spirit bomb, otherwise I will not purchase. Before we begin,
Sonic misses with the spirit bomb. There's your spoiler.
Woo. Damn.
Fastest thing alive, my ass.
Okay.
like he's used to just being able to instantaneously hit something, so he doesn't know how to aim. He should just already be there, and the spirit bomb should already be there. That's one of the slowest fucking projectiles in all of DBZ history.
It's like when your point of release is too low and it just shoots straight at the ground.
You know a lot about that, huh?
Shut up.
It has been a while since we did Wax Snacks. Last time was the fucking one chip challenge, and it pert near fucking killed us.
I think that kind of poised a long break.
Yeah, a long break was definitely called for, and I honestly did not want to fucking do this again. I don't trust you anymore.
It's probably ox testicle.
This one's not gonna. Okay. Well, so before we get into that, I once again would like to welcome you listeners to join us on the never-ending quest to find the answer. Does that track snack, or is that snack?
You said it backwards.
Ah! Wax snacks!
What is that? Oh my gosh. What is this? Okay.
These are macaroni and cheese candy canes.
This is Archie McPhee
McFeet.
mac and cheese candy canes.
So here's the thing. I went with something that could either be really bad or surprisingly good.
It's going to be fucking terrible.
I've got some thoughts about this. Okay. First thing. The packaging is fucking ridiculous.
It's just a smarmy little fucking noodle.
It's a smarmy noodle. One hand is grasping a candy cane. The other hand has wiggly fingers. The shoes don't match. The shoe has a heel on one foot and no heel on the other. There are no nutritional facts. That little block of info.
Yeah.
It says for nutritional info, call. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, don't.
Fuck it. I want everybody who can hear this to fucking call this number. 425-349-3838.
Yeah, tell them Critical Hit sent you.
Word. There's no mission statement. Like, there's nothing on the back of the box. It says extra cheesy with an exclamation mark.
It also looks like the box itself is surprisingly flimsy.
Yeah. And on this, on the fucking, on this little barcode, on this label, it says new accoutrements, mac and cheese.
Accoutrements.
Yeah, accoutrement. Accoutrement. What is that shit?
Oh my god!
Oh, this is terrifying. And we just had dinner.
You want to know what's really
it could
great?
come back.
Is that this is a candy cane, and they don't hit a terminal velocity, so to speak. Like, you could just open it up, taste a candy cane, realize it's shit, and put it away. Like, you don't ever have to, like, you don't have to chew. You don't have to do anything like that.
That's kind of a good thing, isn't it? I'm trying to open my candy cane. Yeah.
This is insane.
I'm
The smell is
It's
not.
bad.
It is not of cheese.
not gonna try to catch a stray taste while I open this.
It is cheese adjacent, but it smells more like feet.
Oh, dude.
That's why I said McFeet.
Oh my gosh. I feel like this is gonna be really bad. Okay.
Archie McPhee mac and cheese candy canes.
Bring it in.
Bring it to the center. Okay.
Boom.
Cheers. Fuck. That was the sussest, like, 4 seconds I think of this entire podcast thus far.
Yep. I'm not really tasting anything.
That's why I didn't chew.
I'm afraid to do it now.
I cannot.
Oh, that's so horrible.
Yo,
No.
sugary cheese got me fucked up.
It's going down, man.
Hell to the no, baby. I am not.
It's going down with some Dr. Pepper.
It's gonna taint that strawberries and cream.
Nah, that was a decent save. It was a decent save.
Yeah, but you didn't get the back note to the end of your throat, so the Dr. Pepper could go cleanse.
Right,
He's out here like
right.
it's stuck somewhere in his fucking esophagus through the process of peristalsis.
It was Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream cheese.
Strawberries and cream cheese would rock on a bagel, bro.
But strawberry cream cheese is different than strawberries and cream cheese.
Strawberry cream cheese candy canes might not have been bad.
That would be awesome.
That probably would have been really good, but that's not the point.
At Philadelphia, understand you heard it here.
There's got to be risk of it being bad, or else this isn't a fun segment.
Yeah, risk, right? Not guarantee.
So the problem that I'm having, right?
The problem that I'm having is that I want to buy a pack, put them on the tree.
Oh, for the kids.
My kids, actually, I'm not even gonna lie. My daughter is like fucking crazy.
Yeah, she might just be like,
She'd probably just eat it and be like, "This is good." Nah, dude, you're lying.
But I tried it. It really. So I'm starting to realize that sweetened, like cheesy or dairy or like weird like dairy based sauces is just not the way to go.
Okay, have you ever actually had cheese with fruit slices in it?
I've never.
That's actually pretty good, but that creates a very different thing, and it's generally the sharper the cheddar, the more fruit you can put in it.
Yeah, like that charcuterie board.
Dude, the yellow part actually smells remarkably terrible, but the white part is actually decent.
No, it's insane. Like, if it was a Parm crisp in the shape of a candy cane, I gotta tell you, we'd be off. We'd be off to the races. I'd eat the whole box.
It's turned my stomach.
It's curdled you, huh?
Yeah, I
No
think
way to go.
really.
That's insane.
Cheese puns.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm Gouda at what I do.
Whack is the answer. That was awful.
Yes, very whack.
So
And
here,
I'll be parma-seeing you later.
I hate you. So I'm also going to start making it a point to say that it's whack on more levels than just flavor.
Packaging.
The packaging is garbage.
right?
It looked like you said this weird bootleg boot and leg. It's really strange on this noodle guy.
Like, what's his pose? Like, what's he doing? Is he running?
Jazz
Is he-
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's
His
no
one hand is fucked up. Like he closed
Maybe
it
he's
in
a
a
war
door.
vet.
Oh, I hope not.
And they also Christmas themed it, which I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, I get candy canes are Christmas adjacent, but at the same token, they said nothing about mac and cheese candy canes.
Another thing is that it's nowhere else on the box.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's only on the so it almost
It's only on the back.
yeah, it almost makes me think that they just took a standard candy cane box inlay and just threw that shit in there.
Maybe. Probably cheaper.
Yeah. I'm like, this is bad. Yeah, the packaging is bad, the flavor is bad.
Because like
Um
another thing is like the actual composition of a box. They are missing the logo on a lot of different like, like they're missing the logo on
yeah, they
the sides.
yeah, and they
His
put
hand really looks like a baseball mitt.
yeah. And the mac and cheese dude is just like
It is a stock image of a noodle.
yeah, and then they
Ain't
just
even any cheese on that bitch.
I'm pretty sure you could probably find like these eyes and mouth and like a sticker function on any
Clip art.
yeah, clip art. Yeah. Nah, they did a probably both boots too.
Right? Like there was somebody who was looking through the clip art and was like, hey, listen, I'm already ahead of the game. I know that both the boots are not gonna look the same. One leg is up, ergo.
Like it looks like he's wearing one boot and one sock. And that hand is not even holding that candy cane. It's just closed and the candy cane is like imposed behind it. That was awful. This is awful.
Yeah, and the font is different.
Yeah. Like it's just nothing about this branding. I mean, I got it from Amazon.
That is wild.
So they probably just make it in their fucking basement. And they're just like, here it is.
yeah,
I hope I'm not hating on a True Blue company, but your mac and cheese candy canes are awful.
I really hope I didn't consume any more microplastics than I would have already done eating a candy cane.
Fair enough.
I hope there's no actual cheese in the making of this product.
Refrigerate, please.
Like-
Why'd you ship it unrefrigerated? The fuck is wrong with you?
We were asking you to do it, but I said that's how that works.
Amazon. What you doing?
Whack.
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 That was easy though.
Yeah. So I don't. For some reason, I was like, it could be like a sweet, savory.
I was hoping it would just be
Taste
all
sensation.
cheese, but like, what can you do? How can you make a candy cane out of cheese if
Not
you don't
cheese,
use
yeah.
sugar?
Yeah.
Well, you get a candy cane shaped tin and then you just put cheese in it.
Yeah. And you could probably fry it. It could be like a mott stick.
Well, get mozzarella and cheddar, twist them together to get the swirls.
Why? Hey, don't reveal our plan here. All right.
Like, if critical hit fails, we'll just be cheese makers.
Cheese vendors.
Yep. We will turn our stomachs again, and hopefully yours as well, because misery loves company, and we will include the link in the episode description. Whack snacks. We will see you again next time.
Where it will probably be whack.
HyperDunk.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Had to clear our table of that trash.
Much like the Joker.
Yep. Yep. This. Okay, so this is theoretically final level stuff right here.
Yep. This is,
So we are clearing the table of this trash.
yeah, it's gotta be 100% like going for the jugular, as it were.
Yeah.
And just ripping him a new one.
Or ripping his face off, like it's happened many times in his history.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't happen often because, like, I think you can almost attribute it to the fact that the Joker's been around for so long in such a prolific series that you just can't help but generate fucking material to just shit all over.
Yeah.
Yes, much like Congress, his geriatric ass has been around too long.
Nah, you're right about that. You're right about that. So here's the thing, man. I'm just gonna. So I want to start with this man's silver screen appearances, right? Because you either have arguably amazing, like Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix, and then the rest is either just trash or weird Silver Age comic leftover nastiness.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
you dare talk about Jack Nicholson that way.
So
That's entirely Jack Nicholson's shtick. Let's be real.
Yep.
yeah. Now, so here's the thing. I am not.
Here's Joker.
Face prosthetics things that make his face all cranked up
Yeah.
that he wore.
Yeah,
I mean, the dude's got brass balls to be like that had to have hurt.
so I'm gonna be honest. I think that I'm not necessarily gonna detract from the actor in that case. It's just that the Joker at the time was not a good villain. Like, he was a goofball. That was like prime fish holding era of Joker.
The fish guns.
Yeah, yeah. So it was all about, mind you, he also had a copter. I don't know if we mentioned that.
We
So-
did not.
So much like the Thanos copter, there was a Joker copter. So in case you didn't have enough villain themed flying devices.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it had his giant grinning face on a helicopter. So you never had a question if the Joker was showing up.
Imagine you're just driving down Main Street, Gotham City, 8 a.m., you're on your way to work, and the fucking Joker copter comes by. It probably goes,
Yeah. And, yeah, and I think by that point we can pretty much surmise that the Joker probably didn't have the iconic, Mark Hamill-esque Joker laugh because the Psychotics wasn't there.
Yeah.
So he was probably just like flying down from the sky in a fucking helicopter with his face.
You want to know what's wild about
Branding.
You want to know what's wild about helicopters in comic books? Is they're always piloted by the person,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Like it could, so now he knows how to fly a helicopter.
Thanos has to man the controls of the Thanos copter. The Joker has to man the controls. And the thing about it is you can't get out of it quick because you're in a chopper. And I've been working at a hospital. And when the choppers come in, it takes a while to land. You can't, like, in a car, you could pull up, hop the curb, hit the brakes, put it in park, and you're out. Fast as you can swing that door open, you're out.
Yeah.
A fucking chopper,
If you even care about stopping the car.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
you could just book it out the side. Reverse Bo Duke, if you will.
And now you're doing
The
this
Joe Book.
this weird oh gosh, this weird slow descent in this like masturbatory flex that is your fucking copter.
Fucking rich people.
And the thing about helicopters is if one of those blades even touches something by like a quarter of an inch,
Yeah.
kiss your ass goodbye, homie. You're gonna go fucking crazy.
And I don't believe the Joker to be
One to check his landing.
No.
To land in the middle of the street, hit a tree, and fucking blow himself off. First thing that thing's gonna do is start like tipping. And once those blades start kicking against the ground, dude, it's over.
Why is this so wibbly wobbly?
And that's exactly what Silver Age Joker would say as he's going to.
This is kind of wibbly wobbly. It is hitting the ground.
Like it's like the blades are getting slowly smaller.
Right,
as they're-
they're just sparks everywhere. Why is the forest on fire? I should be above the smoke.
And like, because I actually know weirdly a lot about helicopters. There's a huge amount of pre-flight stuff. Like you,
perfect vision.
yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing because your boy wouldn't be able to do it. I am operatively blind. Wouldn't be able to fly.
After the amount of ass whoopings that the Joker got, I'm pretty sure he's probably
He's got detached.
Yeah.
He's got detached
Detached retinas.
Yeah, 100%. You don't get hit that many times to just be okay. Like we're talking not only like irreparable like knee and back damage, like neurological crap from getting Jackie Chan chopped in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
You're talking like detached retinas. You're blind. Motherfuckers are probably flinching. Like a baby could slowly raise his tiny chubby hands. And the Joker would be like, ah!
Yeah. You know he's got two for flinching for sure.
Yeah, he's getting two for flinching all day. You put a little bass in your voice, I bet you he pees a little. I bet you any amount of money. He's like, don't hurt me. Hey, Joker.
Like that's the first every time. I don't know why, but he screams like a girl every time I come up here.
Like as soon as you like somebody could hang a black coat on like a coat rack, and the Joker could come into the room a little quick. Oh!
Who did this? Huh?
He just starts shooting his henchmen indiscriminately because he's got some fucked up shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna go against the 6'4" fucking ninja by himself in a chopper.
Yeah, yeah. No, with his face on it.
And mind you, Batman has a fighter jet,
Yeah.
the Batwing.
And the thing about Batman is like he's got all themed stuff, right? But one, it doesn't have his fucking face on it. And two, at the very least, he's not necessarily trying to be understated. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like if the Joker's trying to hide out, but
He's terrible at it.
Yeah, he parked his fucking chopper.
With it that is shaped like his head.
Commissioner Gordon, why is there a Joker copter in Grand Central Station? The fuck do you mean? Who gave him clearance for a pilot's license?
But then he traded it in apparently for a purple Lamborghini in Suicide Squad. You know, with that weird, almost pedophilic looking Jared Leto.
Fucking 30 seconds to Mars, more like 30 seconds to hell.
Dude, really, man. Stick to singing, dog. Like, I know I probably haven't seen you in anything else. I know I guaranteed haven't seen you in anything else. But
He's not that different in whatever he's acting in.
yeah, I don't think
Does he have work in other fucking movies?
He does, actually.
Boy.
well, apparently to
Suicide Squad is probably his biggest feature film.
apparently to what I'm gonna take this as a shot against the Joker. So hear me out.
Eli Roth level quality.
Sort of, yeah. So the Joker also brings out the worst in the actors that play him. So here's the
we're
thing.
gonna go that way.
So I'm not gonna go for the big one. I'm gonna avoid that because I'm
Yeah, the easy one.
yeah. He's speaking on that one. but what I am gonna speak on is the fact that apparently Jared Leto, is it Leto or Leto?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. He would send the rest of the cast of the Suicide Squad things like pigs' heads. And
He was in Morbius.
Yes, he played Morbius as well.
Oh
which
my gosh.
also did terrible.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
It's Morbin time. Hopefully I don't restart that bullshit.
Well, remember, Sony did actually bring it back to theaters for a run, and it did even worse.
Man, they thought, let's try it again.
Well, Redditors convinced them it was a good idea.
Don't listen to Reddit. When do we listen to Reddit? Sony? Really?
Yeah, like all they was Morbius after the GameStop thing.
I think so.
You should know not to listen to Reddit.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Come on now.
Though those guys call them stonks and nearly fucking destabilize an entire market.
Imagine if they had disabled or destabilized it. It would have been great.
It probably would have been the Joker.
He's not that smart.
Yeah, true.
He just would have shot somebody.
And it wouldn't have actually been a gun issue.
I'll flood the market with Joker stocks. Do you even know
Joker stonks.
how that fucking works?
My junkin' stonks.
But,
What?
But yeah, apparently, he would never like show up on set with the rest of the cast. He was always like away from them, and then would send them horrible things like dead mice, pig heads.
Yeah,
apparently was a thing. Just nasty crap, right? And I'm method acting. Shut the fuck up,
You're
dude.
not Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Don't even try that shit.
Yeah, get out of here, dude. You ain't method acting.
Fucking build me a canoe and we can talk. Motherfucker.
He's meth head acting.
Yeah.
Bob
And-
Lebowski.
Don't celebrate.
That's right. Count it.
Don't celebrate your own joke, you asshole. That's a Joker move. But no. Bang. Thank you. See, didn't celebrate my own. But no, it was, to the point where they straight up said they didn't like him. Like the cast of Suicide Squad don't like Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Like to the point where they don't associate with him.
It totally shows.
Because he was also a diva. Considering that movie wasn't about the Joker, even like back when it had more scenes of the Joker, it wasn't about the Joker.
Right. He's not in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he was like, "This is my chance. I can be the next best Joker," and he just wasn't.
But it was everything. It was the edgelord bull crap, like the damaged tattoo, and like the totally missed opportunity.
The grill.
Yeah.
And I think that
Which was actually dentures, and they sat there, and when they were showing the characters at the beginning of the movie, I think they did a brief little thing in text that kind of alluded to the fact that the Joker doesn't have teeth.
yeah, which
Weak.
yeah, that's the weakest shit ever.
See, they should have had a scene where it was Batman punching his teeth in.
Exactly.
That could have been a great opener.
And-
like it just
method
cold
acting.
opens to Ben Affleck just God, like whoa.
Yeah, method acting, let him hit you.
Yeah, because you
Well, you got to remember the guy that played Ivan Drago in Rocky 4 or
Yes.
2?
Yes. Yes.
When Sylvester Stallone was like, actually punch me, the dude broke Sly's face. Like he broke his nose.
that's
Pow.
Adrian.
Check me out. I got punched in the fucking face.
For some reason,
You want to know what's really fucked up? Is he is like really old. He's in fantastic shape. He could likely kick my ass.
he could definitely kick my ass.
Yeah,
Probably.
here I am, sitting here,
just talking.
built like a mason jar atop a couple of toothpicks, fucking mocking his fucking voice.
Oh god.
It's insane how that works.
So I also want to say that
He's still a better person than fucking Sylvester Stallone. That fucking Russian toting piece of shit.
oh gosh. Cesar Romero was another person to play the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and I think that was whose Batman was that?
Was that the?
Because that's the one that we watched when we were growing up, I believe.
Okay.
So
How come I can't remember it?
I'm trying to remember the subtitles. Because I feel like it was just Batman. I could be wrong about that.
No.
Should be Adam West.
Caesar Romero was Adam West. Oh,
Was it? Yeah, he was in the-
I got my Jokers mixed up, I believe.
Because yeah, that's
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Caesar Romero was Adam West's Joker.
because they're the ones that would show up in costume to like sex parties and
yeah. Which
No, it was the Riddler actor.
oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
No.
So here's the thing. I mean, then I will go back to and say that Caesar Romero can take all the heat from my earlier statements and say that it had all the nastiness of the Silver Age comic books. You know what I mean? Just the campiness, because if you're
But the whole show was kind of that.
yeah, that doesn't make it because I'm talking about the Joker has had more crappy like variations than good ones. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
I'll
as though
agree
the
with you on
Joker
that
had good runs in certain runs of the Batman comic, but aside from that,
In the comics, I'm gonna say he's like indisputably worse because you have to push past censors when you start putting stuff on TV and you start putting stuff on movies, right? You do more often than not have to dial it way back
yeah,
so that you can actually get the media out there.
yeah.
When it comes to comics, they do nothing but just ass the fuck out with Joker.
that's true. But here's one thing I will say that kind of now it wasn't the worst, but it did slip through. So do you remember the Batman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember that variation of the Joker?
Mhm.
First of all, let me get out of the way. That was probably my most hated version of the Joker. It was so tough to follow up Mark Hamill, right? That's a tough one. Tough to follow up the animated series. That's bad. Looked like Jackie Chan Adventures. That was also bad.
It depends on your perspective. I think that was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. But it doesn't fit Batman. So then in comes this Joker who has this stupid, like, it's a straitjacket, right? It was originally a straitjacket, got out of it. So he had at the time, because if you watched anime at the time, long sleeves was kind of a trope.
Oh boy.
So
Yeah.
he had the corny ass long sleeves until Batman tried to grab him and ripped said sleeves off, which then it turns out he had fingerless gloves underneath for some reason.
How are you gonna lock somebody up in the bin?
With fingerless fucking gloves, dude. They were leather. So I'm like, so now he has edgy, ripped, freaking straight jacket sleeves with fingerless gloves. The straight jacket sleeves had this stupid swirly pattern on it. And if you remember, he looked like fucking Wushu from fucking Shaolin Showdown.
Damn.
Wuya?
Yeah, Wuya. That was it.
You're thinking of from Mulan.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Mushu. But yeah, like he had the big spiky hair, which was, come on, man, you gave the Joker spiky, almost dreads adjacent hair. Like it was just not a great design, man. And it was so bad they had to double back. Mind you, he was also apparently like some type of like gymnastics star, which was
I
weird.
remember he was like kind of into the contortionist stuff.
Yeah. So he was more athletic than most Jokers, which I guess made him more menacing. But
Yeah, it's more dangerous if he could actually like kick your ass.
yeah,
Still no match for a 6'4" ninja.
Yeah.
also true. And they doubled back. They ended up doubling back on his design because people liked it so little that they eventually switched to a more standard Joker suit.
I didn't realize that they switched him up.
They did, and I didn't really realize that because I hated that Joker so much.
You blocked it.
I blocked it from memory, but I was like, because his original design felt flat, bro. I was looking at it, I'm like, this is trash. Like nothing. I thought for a minute that they went like a weird Rastafarian route. You know what I mean? Because it didn't really click to me that was supposed to be a straight jacket at first. I'm like, this dude is like out here probably with some Bob Marley or something.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking a look at him.
Yeah, he was not, but this Joker, I will say, did a pretty messed up thing in the way that he kidnapped a child. I want to say his name was Bobby. I could be wrong, but I have a nasty habit of like, he got a kid and a couple of random kid names. Jimmy, Bobby, Tommy. But I think it is Bobby. He kidnapped a Bobby because he thought
Billy.
he probably Billy. He thought he needed a kid sidekick.
Oh, that's
Like Robin, you know what I mean?
That's Wyland right there.
Yeah, so he kidnapped him and then tried to shove him into the same vat of acid that he fell in.
So he needs a jokette.
No.
Hopefully not that child. So he tried to shove a child into a vat of acid. He did not succeed because obviously this was on WB.
Right.
Well, kids WB. Sorry, WB these days is a little edgy, so it might have worked.
It's the CW now.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
right.
coming back.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that design was really fucking douchebaggy.
Dude, it was so bad. Yeah, they changed. See, they changed it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, eventually because everyone was like, that's terrible. And he doesn't look like the Joker in any way, shape, or form. He doesn't even look human.
Yeah, the giant banana hair does.
Yeah.
He looks like a Super Saiyan reject.
Yeah, actually. Like one of those like fan mock-ups.
This is Super Saiyan 3.5 Joker.
Or like, remember in the golden age of like internet where people didn't realize that Photoshop was like a thing? And people were just like taking an image of Goku, Super Saiyan 3, and like turning his hair white and like putting like 700 million spikes and like fucking like cool lines and shit. Like he had lines all over his body and he was like fucking like, he was like white and black and it was like, this is Super Saiyan 1000.
Like more spikes, bruv.
Yeah, but they never put pauldrons on him. Shame. If you're going for spikes, you gotta have pauldrons.
yeah.
No. Oh my gosh.
That was the mix, man. But no, like I feel like, you know, because that was bad animated Joker. Then they had Brave and the Bold Joker, which was
That whole series to me was unbearable.
yeah, that was the
They
only
went for a theme
yeah.
because they were trying to go for that weekly guest star character, monster of the week, that campy old school theme, but I don't know.
Scooby-Doo bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know how you fucked that up, but they did.
Yeah, with the super friend, the new super friend in there, you know what I mean? Because it was always Batman pairing off with somebody else.
Yep.
And then they would fight. Now, the only thing about the Joker in that is that his image wise, he looked like the Silver Age comics Joker,
Yes.
which was kind of cool. Because like once you got the reference, it's like that was neat. But everything else about him, the voice acting was terrible. But like he was that. I mean, obviously, it was the whole show was kind of campy. But I feel like this is starting to be a theme that if he's not a straight up psychopath, killing kids and all that,
Yeah.
he's just campy and shitty. Like, the Joker has it's a very thin fine line between like the worst person ever and just not a great villain.
Well, we had him kill kids last time. Can't do that again, right? Kill babies. What?
Just do it.
Listen, write it in there.
Cut everybody's face off and kill some babies.
Use the babies' faces to do it.
Like, you need to be locked up.
Yeah.
Because what we're doing is we're making a fake character who doesn't exist, and you're being really creepy.
But you don't have children, Chris.
Somebody needs to check Marvin's basement, people. The water table's too high. All the more reason to check if he has a basement.
Oh gosh, that's amazing.
That was an insane amount of water table. Yeah, that was good shit. Good shit.
You know, Edgelord is a thing. Like it's like comics. You get like aside from Silver Age, you get like Edgelord crap where he's either like Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog or like literally the worst person, and he's just a person.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because I was looking back on some of the stuff from the Heath Ledger
Yeah.
Joker, and I get it. He was a great actor,
Mhm.
and he made that work. Like it's one of those things where you give an actor some material, and I think that he went above and beyond. He took from it and he elaborated in a way
Mhm.
that was meaningful and really brought it to life.
yeah,
When the Joker had 3 or 4 different stories when he come up to somebody and asks, "You want to know how I got these scars?" and he had different stories each time.
yeah.
That was wild, and I think that it was 100% the actor that sold that.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Because the edgelord shit on that was so fucking high.
Yeah, because I mean, here's the thing: Jared Leto put him there, and that whole
I wanna know how I got
Batman, probably.
why so serious?
like
Why so serious, bro?
his voice in that movie was so awful.
Yeah.
I'm honestly really fucking glad that he only did have half a scene.
Yeah.
Yes, Jared Leto was the killing joke to the Joker.
Yep.
Yep. And his laugh is horrible too.
That
Yeah, he sounds like he's sucking a cock.
he gagging on it.
He was joking on that dick.
Oh.
El Diablo's here.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it. No, I do agree because you're right that it's like the Joker does not have a middle ground of not just being the edgiest piece of shit ever.
Well,
Like-
that's the problem, right? What is compelling in a story involving the Joker? Nothing.
The people he kills. That's it.
I
'Cause-
argue it's a better story if they die in like the crossfire of a penguin mob shootout.
Did somebody say crossfire?
Nice.
We're changing that paradigm.
But no, I because at the end of the day, I think it actually, and this might be a bit of a dunk on him. I think it detracts from the characters that he kills.
I agree.
Because like Robin is bar none better than the Joker will ever be, and Robin is not even like he's not even that great,
Yeah.
but he could kick the shit out of the Joker.
Right. As an 8-year-old boy, he can beat the shit out of a full-grown man.
Yeah, and he kills Robin.
I would say that Dick Grayson's Robin, as a young boy, probably wouldn't have been able to do it. His sensibilities are.
Damian Wayne could.
Yeah, it would be rough.
Here's the
It
thing.
would be really.
He
rough.
has a sword.
No, it'd be one of those things where that boy just cuts him like little tiny bits for a really long time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, why have you done this? Oh fuck! There's blood everywhere.
Like, I didn't,
Damian, we've talked about this. You can't call me that. Fuck.
like I didn't do it, Dad. Swear to me.
He's not dead, technically.
I sit over there like, he's still laughing. He's still alive. Like, no, that's crying.
Yeah,
That's
I cut his
crying.
tongue off, his feet off, his hands off.
It would just be one of those things where the Joker would start by trying to like say some shit. He'd be trying to talk some shit. First thing, tongue, thought, out.
There's just going to be a trail of like the first finger joint of a finger, the second one, the third,
Yeah.
and just all the joints just slowly, and Batman's like, "What the fuck?"
So I also want to pose a bit of a challenge here, right? Of the DC like universe as you know it. Give me a hero or villain that would lose against the Joker definitively.
Probably only the Riddler. But that's only because he is just so physically weak.
Two-Face.
Two-Face would work that ass.
Depends on the coin.
Oh. Good point. That's a good point.
Heads, I'm gonna run these hands. Tails,
I leave.
I'm gonna just get out.
Because the thing is, I'm also going to talk
It's
about.
a two-sided tails coin because he doesn't want to deal with the
He
Joker.
doesn't want to touch him.
I'm also going to talk about skill set though, because I think the Joker couldn't find the Riddler.
Oh, he'd be
That's
too
true.
dumb.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he's dumb as fuck, dude. He ain't got nothing. It's like one riddle, you'd be like, I don't know what this is.
What's 2 + 3, Joker? 7.
It's 7.
Boom.
Boom.
Shock collar.
And
Shotgun collar.
so here's the thing. Now this is going to be interesting because I feel like this is about as low as it can go. We've talked a lot about Condiment King.
Condiment King could kick the Joker's ass. That dude is carrying around 70-pound tanks of fucking condiment, and that's the weight of the tank alone. Man has scuba gear full of fucking gel, basically.
Oh yeah, he's jacked.
fucking jacked.
Yeah, that dude's juiced.
Oh my gosh, why is this a revelation?
Well,
Yeah,
think about it. A scuba tank itself without oxygen weighs like 70 pounds. You don't think about it in water because technically we're weightless in water.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude.
And that's when it's filled with air, it's more. Now you fill it with liquid
Oh my gosh.
under pressure.
Joker would come up to him talking shit and catch.
He's not even
The-
going to use the condiments.
Yeah, the worst fade you're going to catch is one that you're not ready for. Because with the Batman, you understand when he gets his hands on you, he's going to fuck you up.
Yes.
The whole time is Condiment King, and he's like circle strafing you, shooting ketchup, and you're like, this is stupid. You're an idiot. He throws a tank off and runs at you
He's
so much faster.
So fast.
So
now.
much faster than you're ready for.
It's the fucking scene from Naruto where Rock Lee takes
Oh,
the weights off.
dude.
Okay, so the new headcanon that Condiment King is actually a fucking demon.
yeah. That means a G.
Batman's like, take that fucking thing off.
So
I've had enough. And then just gets shitted on.
I might even argue. So we're gonna use Heath Ledger's Joker as an example of the type of fade you can catch. So when Batman first meets the Joker and he's got him captured, we remember he whoops on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
beats the dog shit right out of him.
so the thing is, let's say it's first encounter, Joker v Condiment King. Condiment King ain't gonna spare him. He's a villain.
Yeah, that's true.
He leaves no crumbs. Only mayonnaise.
So you get blasted in the eye with mustard, so you can't see.
First thing, you're maced.
And then he just drops the bag and runs down on you.
Dude, it's fucked up. He's gonna blind him and then just spend the rest of the Joker's life because it's not gonna be long. He's just gonna fucking beat that ass.
Dude.
Oh, damn.
And he really has. Sure, give anybody time to prepare. I'm sure he could fight and whatever. Great. But like, just raw dog, raw
Okay,
shit.
you want to know how bad it is? Bane without the venom to beat the Joker.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
I'm trying to think because like
who loses? I'm just saying, without
Children.
yeah, children, pretty much. Without extensive planning, and we're gonna assume it's gonna take more time for him to make a plan than it would for any sane person to make a plan. Because like
So-
you want to dive into psychosis of the Joker. He's not mentally there.
So here's my thing, right? There's a comic panel where the the Joker has either like some kryptonite or something like that, and the Martian Manhunter mind controls him for a bit and is like, yo, I can't keep this up for long. This dude's too fucked up in the head.
Yeah, so he's sitting there like, all right, it's time to make a plan. What's this over here? Who are you talking to?
What am I doing?
What am I doing?
Where are we? Who are we?
He's asking his henchmen, who the fuck am I?
Why am I?
Yeah, he's like just a little bit philosophical, which is the thing that pisses me off the most about characters like that.
Yeah.
Is they sit
Okay,
like
here we
they can
go.
sit there and like kind of almost a little bit have something philosophical to say, and it's always like very grim, dark.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing about, oh my gosh, give these people just one bad day and they'll eat each other. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're so sophomoric, bro.
Yeah. Motherfucker, I've had a string of bad days in recent time, and I'm still good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't take one bad day. It takes a chemical imbalance.
Yeah. And
You know more about that than a bad day.
Mad Pierrot
What?
from Cowboy Bebop is a better Joker.
Oh, shit. Oh, the guy with the fucking guns.
Clown
dude.
dude, the
Yeah, that
circus freak.
7-foot fucking revolvers.
And that man, he can jump too.
The
That
boy
the
was
one-
scary. I actually had nightmares about
Yeah,
that.
dude, when I first saw, because I was young when I saw that, and when I,
Dancing on his tiptoes.
Dude,
Fucking.
I couldn't even, that was one of those ones that you just couldn't really keep your eyes on the screen, because I also, I mean, you know what I mean?
Like bombastic side eye because you know that motherfucker's scary.
Fundamentally, yeah.
Staring at you from the fucking screen.
Yeah,
Are his eyes following me? I'm over here. Is he still looking? Fuck!
But that's the thing. We got to remember that the Joker cannot physically do anything. He's not a strong guy.
He's not fast. He's not smart.
Yeah,
he's not strong.
He literally, he's
Oftentimes he's sick.
That's the other thing,
Yeah.
right? His own stupid, chaotic bullshit interrupts his own plans. He'll win and then be like, and I know we touched on this in the Super Dunk, but the man has fucked up his own plans more than Batman has.
Yep.
I feel like Batman's like, oh, it's joke o'clock. It'll take care of itself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where he's like, okay, there's no bombs. There's no orphanages in this area. He's probably just going to shoot his own guys.
Give it like
Not
20
my
extra
problem.
minutes.
Batman has like a squad car waiting outside the area and be like, if you want to live, surrender.
So, like, now, here's the thing. Even, like, we think about the worst heroes. What are some of the worst, like, heroes with nothing to them. Like, Man-Bat. Because there is an actual
Yeah, I know.
Man-Bat for DC. Like, no super OP detective powers. No,
Velma Dinkley from the crossovers, the Batman crossovers.
Yeah. Actually, they just had a new one. Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2.
Are you trying to say that she would lose?
No, she'd win.
Yeah, she's smart.
Shaggy would beat his ass.
Shaggy,
Shaggy has Ultra Instinct
Yeah.
low-key. Not even low-key anymore.
because Warner Brothers has actually leaned into it.
That's true.
So
That's the thing. If you play what's that game called? It's Multiverses.
Yeah.
If you play Multiverses, they've leaned into
So
Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
That does mean that Lord of the Rings has also now crossed over with DC Comics.
Boromir could kick that ass.
Yep.
Gandalf.
Holy shit. He's getting his ass kicked by the multiverse. Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny, well, he could.
He's got Toon Force.
Bugs Bunny has that. He could just hit him with that mallet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He catches him once with the
I'm
mallet.
talking about like Scrappy Doo could work that ass.
Oh, fuck Scrappy Doo, but you're right.
Yeah, he'd be like da 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 and crack him right in his eye with his tiny little dog fist.
Fucking Tom and Jerry.
Why was that an audibly perfect Scrappy Doo? What the fuck was that?
Mind your business. Don't worry about it.
That's a new villain in the fucking campaign.
Turns out,
Turns out I've been working on it for a pretty long time.
Oh my god.
This is Scrappy Don't.
Yo, Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. Well, Yosemite's he's quick on the trigger.
Yeah,
That's true. What the fuck is this clown doing here? Bang!
yeah,
And that's it.
we're not talking about somebody who's going to shoot first and ask questions later. Because if all of a sudden you translate Yosemite Sam into a universe where his bullets work,
Oh shit!
I'm talking about like Elmer Fudd is like objectively an idiot
Yeah.
and a hapless
that's
moron.
true.
Like that's the type of person who could also eat up and leave no crumbs against the Joker.
Yeah. Like I'm struggling to find somebody who would lose. Like aside from he planned it, showed up at your house, you didn't know he was there. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think even pre-Batgirl Barbara Gordon could have smacked him around if she knew he was there.
Yeah, if he didn't like ambush her and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of somebody who would lose. I'm trying to think about trying to get that L. Who could?
Because if
Who
you
would
gotta start
lose?
reaching into the multiverse to find that
What's
L,
the worst Game of Thrones character who couldn't make it?
I don't think there is.
Because a motherfucker would pull a dagger out.
Yeah, and then stick them real quick. Because that's the thing is they got combat sense, man. They're not risking that shit.
Yeah,
Those-
even the people who get offed really bad in Game of Thrones.
could get them.
Could
Could
be
get
like, who is this guy? Sitting over there just like, I'm the clown prince of crime. Like, nope, not taking any chances on that one.
And that's the thing is because he's not. I think what is ultimately the downfall of the Joker, fundamentally as a threatening figure, is he is just mentally not there. like he could, because you can make an argument. Oh, he's pretty smart guy. He's not a smart guy, dude. He's not. Even with planning time, you would have to know you were there, know where you live, and probably have like a couple weeks at least to plan.
Yeah, but he'd forget.
Exactly.
And as you remember, all of the worst shit he has done, he's had Harley Quinn to do a lot of the footwork
Yeah.
for it. So like even the Jason Todd thing, I think he lured him using Harley Quinn as a body double for I believe his mother. Ah, gosh, I need to get my facts straight.
It's something like
I don't
that,
want them
but
keyboard
yeah.
warriors start busting out them all caps.
Like you just hear the clicks.
Jokes
The
on them. They
furious
still
clicks.
can't spell.
Damn.
Yeah, they're about the same level as the Joker.
Yeah, like
Their QWERTY's looking a little cutie.
like you imagine Harley Quinn probably did all the dragging of this guy to where they needed him to be.
Yeah,
Where
She drives.
Yep, she probably drives.
dude, this man is like.
We're starting to realize that he is actually
Incompetent.
he's disabled.
He really is. He's got like an in-home nurse. That's Harley Quinn.
That's a disgrace to disabled people because, like, they can function.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
live day to day just fine.
Yeah,
Right.
Stephen Hawking was pretty smart guy.
No, but it's really like as I'm thinking about some of the worst shit that he's done, he's had henchmen behind it.
Yeah, he's never been alone.
All of the stuff that happens left field just for like a one panel shit goes bad in an instant moment.
Yeah.
It's like that's the writer. That is that universe's God that sets it up for him.
That's true, because if you think about the flow chart of every time Batman ultimately catches the Joker, think of any story. Generally how it goes. Walls and walls of fucking henchmen, or at least one very competent henchman or henchwoman.
Yep.
And Batman has to go through this entire thing, fight through this whole gauntlet, whether it's an actual literal gauntlet or whether it's, just fighting a bunch of henchmen, right? When he finds the Joker, it's a short chase followed by a hard ass woman.
Yeah.
And some pointless fake sophomoric like, oh, don't you realize you're an animal too?
Yeah. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
It reminds me of so if you ever get a chance, there's this thing on TikTok where it's like if you do something like generally bad in Gotham, and this dude, there was one where it's like he goes asks for a cup of water at a restaurant and then he fills it with Sprite. Batman is like, he's just sitting there sipping his drink. He's like, "Is that water?" He like takes it from his hand and he sips it. He's just like, "Sprite," and then just whoops the shit out. So that's the Joker. If the Joker was just in his everyday life and he's like, "I feel like some villainy,"
and that's like a testament to there's nothing good about being unpredictable. Like, I know that sounds like oxymoronic because like it'd be great to be unpredictable if a motherfucker was like chasing you. Or like if you're playing Street Fighter, some shit like that. It's like awesome to be unpredictable. But that level he would literally like in the afternoon, he goes to a McDonald's and asks for a water cup and fills it with Sprite.
and he shoots the cashier.
Yeah. And then he shoots the cashier and then drives to the orphanage and then blows it up.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing about that to me it would make it compelling. Like he's so random. Like that's nothing good from a writing standpoint.
Yeah. And I think about the only thing that like stops him from falling into the tropes of many other like comic book characters in general, it seems, that's being a Chester, is the fact that he just is not interested in any other living creature.
So yeah,
because he's had Harley Quinn there the whole time, and
he's had Harley Quinn do some fucking kinky ass shit.
Well, technically, he has a daughter with her.
Oh,
not through her choice.
Oh,
okay. So he's now a deadbeat father of a.
Harley Quinn didn't even tell him he has a child for the sake of the child. She gives her daughter to her sister.
Good on her. Wait, Harley Quinn's got a sister.
She does, and her sister's normal.
What does she look like?
She looks pretty close.
Damn. So you get like the normal side and the crazy side. Yeah, dog.
That's crazy.
But
yeah,
no,
there's only a crazy side because of the Joker.
Yeah, that is true. That is literally his fault. That's it.
Yes. Harley Quinn would not exist in the aspect of being a villain had she never been assigned to the Joker.
Yep.
She could have been assigned to Mr. Freeze and he'd have been like, "All right, I'm going to work on getting better."
Yep.
Yeah, because she was great at what she did.
Yes.
But then, like,
which is why they put her on the Joker.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right? It is the corrupting influence to a good person. That's supposed to be the Joker's big thing, right? From any philosophical standpoint or anything like that. The problem is that he's not a compelling character to try and tell that kind of story, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it's ever properly explored. Like, they don't give any other example besides Harley Quinn, really.
No. That's just it, right? Like, I think Batman Beyond actually had an interesting one because I forget which Batman gets old in that one.
I believe it's Bruce.
No, Bruce Wayne gets old, yes, but there's an episode where Harley Quinn's granddaughters team up with the Joker, but the Joker has died.
Right.
But it's one of the Robins. I think it's Tim Drake gets the Joker gas and turns into a new Joker.
I believe that actually might happen in one of the comics, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's probably along the right line there.
Well, I know it also happened in Batman Beyond.
Yeah, no, I think you're right about that.
Batman's other son.
Terry McGinnis.
Yes.
So like when you think about the Batman mythos, Like,
Deadbeat dad is just built in.
yeah, because
like
he doesn't even. I know that obviously they wrote the comics afterwards, but if you think about it in the headcanon, right, he doesn't even mention his son.
Which one?
In Batman Beyond, Bruce Wayne does not even mention the fact he doesn't mention to Terry.
Oh, about Damian Wayne?
Yeah, which obviously, right, the TV show was written before.
Terry McGinnis existed before Damian.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you look at it like that,
that is true. They're all happening and shaking.
I will point out Damian Wayne was technically born because Talia al Ghul raped Batman.
Right?
Yeah, I mean
but the amount
maybe he didn't want to talk about it.
But the amount of interaction that he has with Damian Wayne as Robin,
yeah,
it's like old Batman should be. Some shit went down.
Yeah, it's like
they ought to just revisit that.
Yeah, they don't talk no more in Batman Beyond because
or he's dead.
Oh,
sad.
The Joker got another one.
Or Batman
Somebody
had to
better.
do that shit.
Compelling, not the Joker.
He had to snap
Well,
his
that's
own
the
son's
thing,
neck.
right? In Batman Beyond, they established that the original Joker died.
Yep.
So Harley Quinn gets old. She's normal. Because, like, in that episode, when she picks up her granddaughters out of jail, she just starts beating the shit out of them with her cane.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Because they were little thotties too.
Yeah.
They were just like Joker thoughts, looking like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh gosh. Yo, that's funny. That I forgot about that episode. You know, and I realized because that was another thing. There was another. I forget the name of the guy, but there was a guy after the Joker seemingly died in one of the comic stories. He took over being the Joker. So here's the thing. I forget it. I wish I could remember his name. I had it pulled up somewhere. Don't have it pulled up now. But he took over being the Joker, and he ended up trying to copy what happened to the Joker to create a more authentic Joker. And he threw himself in a vat of acid and killed himself.
Oh, damn.
Thus spelling the end for another Joker.
That's insane.
Yeah, because I think it also kind of argues that a lot of shit that happened to the Joker canonically just doesn't really make sense. Like, it makes sense and works because they wanted it to, but the guy filmed the same exact, he made it a point, the same exact vat of acid and just died.
So, for a comparison, you want to know another psychopathic character from Marvel? Cletus Cassidy.
Oh, yeah.
Cletus Cassidy's a fucked up asshole.
Carnage. But Carnage is at least interesting.
Yeah.
There's no philosophy there. There's nothing. He's just insane and murderous.
Yeah. I think that is a good, like, that would be a good place to have the Joker. Like, he shouldn't be the arch nemesis of Batman.
I agree.
He's not good enough. He's not smart enough. He's not strong enough. He's not any of that.
That's the thing, right? The Riddler is probably smart enough. Bane is technically strong enough.
Yep.
Dr. Freeze is smart enough.
Yeah.
Several of the other villains are much smarter and more capable, and honestly more dangerous in a realistic sense.
Yes.
Yeah. The Joker is just, because even as far as like compulsion, most of the time he's just got them under control of some Joker gas.
Yeah.
Yep. And you sit there and you say, like what we were talking about earlier, his whole idea, right, is the corruption of what is innocent and regular, right? That he has that ability. He can do that to people. It doesn't matter who, including the Batman, he can do that. And yeah, he's only done that to one person.
Yeah.
His whole shtick, right? One person. You talk about Thanos, for instance, and he's the Mad King, and he's like, they say that he does these different things, and you want to know what? He does these different things.
He does.
You're like, oh, Thanos? That guy? He flies around in a spaceship and blows up planets.
Sometimes in a Thanos copter.
Sometimes he'd be busting out in the Thanos copter, That's when you know you're in for an ass whooping. Because, he'd be running hands on people when he gets out of the Thanos copter.
Yeah.
So when you ask Thanos, and when you come up to Thanos, like, hey, what do you do? I blow up planets, and sometimes I run these hands when I get out the Thanos copter.
I beat that ass.
Like, he just does it. Fucking the Joker, he's like, oh, I represent the corruption. It only takes one bad day. Okay. You only got one bad person out of it.
Yeah.
You
and
only
even
got
then-
one good tooth left.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. No, you're right.
And even then, with Harley Quinn, right? He corrupted her, right? How many times now has she just left?
Yeah.
Technically, in the canon now, she doesn't even work with him anymore.
Yeah. She's her own thing, and either her own villain or an anti-hero or just straight up a neutral character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, more often than not, she's not even a villain no more.
Yeah.
So the entirety of your thing is a complete moot point. It doesn't fucking exist.
I mean, to be fair, she met a hot redhead. So, like,
I would have done the same thing.
yeah.
And it's like,
I'd upgrade from the Joker to Poison Ivy 7 days a week, baby.
yeah, that dude's got like sickly green shit. Like his color scheme is some garbage.
yeah. It looks like
His color scheme is trash.
Yeah.
Like even the whole thing about being a clown, like I get it.
But he doesn't even really look like a clown.
Yeah. Yeah, and he doesn't really lean into that at all, does he? Because like he was an entertainer. He was like a comedian. I don't even think it was actually a professional clown, was he? I thought he was.
Depends on your iteration.
Yeah, because I know a lot
Most
of
of
them.
the time, yeah, he was just like he might have been a comedian.
Yeah, and he was which I guess makes sense why none of his shit is actually good, because he was a failed comedian.
Oh, damn.
So it's like, but it's kind of, if you think about it, interesting parallel and kind of empowering. I'm not normally on this type of shtick, but it's kind of funny to know that the Joker's really not shit without Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Well-
that was even before they started to push that storyline element.
Well,
Yeah.
to go back to the Suicide Squad, look at what she's doing without him. He shows up and ruins every plan in that movie.
Yep.
Because they don't
It's true.
technically have terrible plans.
Oh, dude, you're right about that.
And who should show up but the fucking idiot cocksucker himself?
Yeah, he's just nothing.
Yeah, which is, I guess, I mean, that's an ultimate hit right there. Like, more than anything, the only thing that makes you anything is all of the people around you, like including Batman. Like, there were any other superhero, you're not there anymore.
They would have snapped your neck, and it wouldn't have even been a thing. It would have been like the same way you don't even speak to a henchman, you just crack him in the fucking mouth and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
That would be it. Because that they're henchmen. They just have ski masks. They have a bulletproof vest. They're out there. They're like, hey, it's the blank. Well, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the... And then you don't even say anything to them. You don't even fucking look at them half the time. Your eyes will scan in their direction for the purpose of spacing your next attack.
That is it.
Other than that, they matter less than a fart. You almost would likely not even feel their faces connect with your fist. It is just a slight amount of resistance, and you flow motion past them.
Yeah.
Right? It's barely, you barely even stop.
That's the Joker.
For anybody else in the DC universe, that's what it is. He is of less strength than a henchman.
Yeah.
Because if a henchman wanted to shove someone into a van, they could do it.
Yeah, the Joker's not the
He'd
one
be like,
shoving them.
hey, get in there! And you're like, unfucking hand me.
Next thing you know, you're in the back of your own fucking van.
You're like, oh, that turned bad. I don't even know where the fuck I'm taking you, but you're in for it.
We're going to the river, buddy.
Yes.
Unfucking beautiful.
And that's, yeah, that is actually the worst thing to fucking be.
Yeah.
Because we've kind of dunked on a lot of people and that they're just assholes or loose cannons or just flawed. And maybe their powers are dumb and they're like, but this guy, he is really, at the end of the day, fucking nothing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He's the dog shit you step in and smear on the grass.
He's actually white dog shit.
Oh, he's that dog shit after a dog has had too much milk.
Yeah.
That chalky stuff.
Yeah, and it, like,
And if it gets in your carpet, you're never getting it out.
Yep. Thank you, Joker.
You cocky-faced motherfucker.
You bukkake face, shit stained hair, ugly, ugly white dog shit. I would say that I enjoyed kicking your ass, but hardly even remember. And with that, we have reached the end.
That poor man.
It's just like a clown-shaped crater in the ground.
Yeah.
No, it's not even a clown shape because that would give credence to the fact that he exists in any meaningful way.
I mean, there's a helicopter ruin there. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, he just got snapped out of existence.
Yep. He's just nothing. Fucked him right up. And a perfect inaugural HyperDunk. I keep almost saying super. It is HyperDunk.
Yeah.
A step above for someone who's so many steps below. Find us wherever you find your favorite, at this point, fucking HyperDunking podcast.
Let's go.
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Deezer, some other ones. Find us on YouTube at CritTube, always with that critical K. Same thing on motherfucking Twitex. Crit Hit Official. New episodes every Friday. Until then, wipe your fucking shoes. You stepped in something.